Hi everyone. Hi Floss Tube. Hi family. Hi friends. It's great to be here again on another very snowy, cold day in February. Happy Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day. And I also wanted to say Happy Lunar New Year. So we celebrated that on Friday with the family. It's cold here and it's been snowing in Chicago, and we've got more coming all week. But I'm Gail. This is Gail's Golden Needle. This is a channel on FlossTube, YouTube, about cross stitch and quilting. In the beginning, I talk about all the cross stitch stuff, and then at the end, I talk about the quilts. So if you want to hear more about this quilt, this is one of my favorites. Just stick around at the end. I also have a winner for my giveaway, my very first giveaway, and I will be telling that after I do some of my works in progress and my finishes. I have a fully finish. I have a finish or two, I think, and I have a partial finish. Well, it's a finish for the month. And then I have some works in progress, and I just got a teeny tiny bit of haul. So it was something I needed. So let's start, okay? Let's start with my mother's little frame ups. I've been doing those. And so this was the one for February. Love. Love is all you need. Love is everything. Love to everybody out there. Okay, that's a sweet one. And then I have a fully finish. So this was Ink Circles, The Queen That Was. Okay. And I did this on 16 count slate. And then I finished it up in a little pillow. I think this one came out really cool. I really like this. And this is just a little bit of chenille trim. And then this is the back of the pillow. So I fussy cut that octopus. It's one of my favorite fabrics. Oopsie. There we go. And I did use the etoile and the crown. And I changed up some of the colors to show up on the fabric. But they're all DMCs. Okay. And then I did this other little finish, and this was a free pattern from Lila's Studio. So I'm just going to show it from back here, kind of. Okay, saw that? And I wanted to play around with one of the DMC variegated flosses, and I'm thinking it was 115. It's the reds. So this is what I did. Let me put it on here. And it's on a 16 count. What is that one with the sparklies? I forgot what the sparklies is called. But it's this sparkly fabric. So I did pretty good. And I just wanted to do one little motif, and I'm going to make it, probably finish it up into a little pillow, which I thought would be good for Valentine, winter. So it did turn out pretty good. I finally got the hang of it. I was definitely cutting up little chunks and taking two. I like doing the 2 strands loop method. So this does take a little more time and a little more thinking through things. So I got that one. And then the next was Halloween Sampler. Yesterday was the 13th, and I needed to get this done. So I kind of started it on the 12th and the 13th. I got a head start on the 13th. I just had a tiny little corner to do. So this is my finish. Like I said, this is Halloween Sampler by Cottage Garden. This is on 14 count Murky, and none of the called for floss. Well, maybe 310. That's all I did. So here it is. All done. Now, I used a lot of different pearl cottons. So, like the capital letters are pearl cotton. And I think the brown is, what is that, 37.71, something like that. And then the sock is also a pearl cotton. It's the Valdani pearl cotton. And so it's variegated. And so I just went with it. And so that's how the sock came out. Rather than following the pattern, I just did that. I changed up the pumpkin. I changed up the flames or the smoke in the cauldron. It calls for like oranges and reds, and I wanted it to be green. So I added some green in there. So that one's all done. Hopefully this is my screenshot. Everybody gets those bad screenshots, don't they? So now on to some works in progress. And I worked on a couple little things. So let's start with what I call, it's, you know, the monthly finish. And this is Modern Folk Embroideries. This is their 2021 sal. And I'll get this forward again. This is what I've got done. So this is January and February's done. So there's my finish. For now. Finish this month. So I love this one. This has been so much fun. I love following the hashtag on Instagram. There's so many different ways to do this. So if you're interested in something like this, it's on Modern Folk Embroidery. So that one's really fun. The other one that I worked on a little bit was, I always put this one upside down, Lindy Stitch's Dracula's Confession. So there we go. And I'm doing this one, vertical. And I'm doing this on a piece of fabric that I hand dyed myself. It came out, I forgot what it was originally. It's very lilac-y. So, and I've changed up some of the colors also. But this is what I've got done so far. The bat, the batty bat, batty bat. Every time I work on the batty bat, the song keeps going through my head. Sesame Street, batty bat, batty bat. So this is where I'm at. Okay. And then I also worked on another Modern Folk Embroidery. And this is How Doth the Little Busy Bee, the Beekeeper's Pincushion. A little bit bigger than a pincushion. So it's going to be a pillow. Probably I'll finish it into a pillow. So, and this is on 16 count Gothic. And I'm using Classic Colorworks Sassy Brass. That was part of my haul. I needed more of this. So, there we go. That's what I've got so far. Finished the border. Finished the border last night on some Zoom calls. I did like a couple of Zoom calls yesterday with Kim and Sarah from Stitch and Stuff. It was a lot of fun. And then last night I did one with the Black Needle Society with Katie and Laura, so on Facebook. So that was a lot of fun too. So kind of finished up the border. I was so excited it matched. Matched up. It was great. So that's about all I have for today. Oh, I did have a little bit of haul. Let me just show you a tiny bit of haul. Like I said, I got some more of the stuff, the Classic Colorworks. I actually bought 3 skeins I needed. And of course, I can't just get a few flosses. So I did buy the Blue Flower Quilting Bee. That's been on my wish list for a while. So hopefully I'll get to this sometime. I like this one. This is really cool. Love that bee. So, and I also bought the Prairie Schooler Santa Rides. So, because I like the Santas, but I really like this one. Because I love this one with the, and the hot air balloon. So, and the train. So, yeah. And the boat. I mean, they're really, really all cool. So, even the truck. So, I think I might be doing some of those for the Christmas season. So, that's all I have for the cross-stitch stuff. Ooh, except for the giveaway, right? Ooh. So, we have a winner for the Scarlet House Very Merry Christmas. Okay. I had about 5 people who had commented about it. And so I put it on a tiny decisions wheel. And then I spun it here a little bit ago. And so I screenshot. And so the winner is, oh, I don't know if you can see, Laura Rodriguez. So I will comment on your comment, but get back to me. Send me your address through email. The email I usually put in the description. It's Gail'sGoldenNeedle@gmail.com. So, yay, Laura, you won. I'm so excited. That was my first one. It's so exciting. So I do have, I'm working on the next giveaway. So, because I really have gotten quite a few of my subscribers who were been asking and asking for something. And so that might be my next giveaway. So stay tuned. So I hope that you subscribe and like what you see here. You know, I really enjoy doing this. I am thrilled that I am meeting so many new people. Just so many of the floss tubers out there. They're great to watch. And there's some that are new that I've been watching, and they've got a few of them out. There's Jillian from the Crafty Classicist, and Mary from xstitcher. She says cross stitcher, but it's an X stitcher, the letter X. She's got some great, she's doing this periodic table that is like incredible. And she dyes some of her own fabric. You really should go and check her out. She's really fun. I like watching her. And, of course, you know, I really like Sarah and Kim from Stitch and Stuff, and Amy. Hi, Amy. From A Little Farm Quilts. Mel, I've been watching her. She's kind of new to me, so I've been catching up with Mel, the Patchy Pony Stitcher. Right? Patchy Pony Stitcher. Yep. So, just wanted to shout out to them a little bit. Hi, ladies. So I hope that everybody is doing well and staying warm. A little PSA. If you're out there shoveling and everything, take breaks. Take breaks and come inside and change your socks and wear the right boots. Because we've had this is our season at the hospital. And this next week I'm on the inpatient rotation. So, lots of frostbite. So, don't want to see any of you there with frostbite. So, again, you know, come inside, change your gloves, warm up. Okay? Stay warm. So, that's it for the cross stitch. I will talk about the quilting. So, if you all are just here for the cross stitch, take care, everyone. Bye. Now, if you stayed for the quilt, this is one of my favorites. I've been quilting for 30 years, and I finally, in the last, I would say 5 years, I came into me. What is my sweet spot in quilting? And I would have to say it is this. I love scrappy. I've done many of the quilts that are like kits, and you know, you follow this and follow that. I mean, I love all the patterns. But this one is like me in a nutshell. In a quilt, this is me. This is all my favorite fabrics that I have been collecting. Some family members might say hoarding, but it's collecting. All of us quilters know we are collecting fabric. Because if you aren't familiar with fabric lines and designers, I mean, yes, with cross-stitching patterns, they will go out of print, but not for a while. Fabric, it can be out of print in weeks. So if you don't grab it up to save it, collect it for future use. So this has been a collection many, many years. This pattern is Steampunk by Jen Kingwell. And she's out of Australia. She's got some wonderful patterns. Now, I machine piece this. She does a lot of her piecing by hand stitching all of these little pieces. It does come with acrylics templates, which is nice, especially when you have these curves. So this is like the templates. I put the little sandpaper dot on there to help any slippage. I also put a piece of, and it's messy, but I get it on and off, the two-sided sticky tape. So that also when I am putting it down to fussy cut some things that I want to fussy cut, then I can put it there and cut. Okay. I made this quilt in 2018. I finished it. I added the cornerstones in the sashing. I thought it was a great idea. Took a lot of work. And most of the upper corners set in triangles are all of this fabric here, this like newspaper print. And these kind of tell a story. I mean, I do have like over here a Christmas one. I have some Halloween ones. I love this, my Day of the Dead, this one. I have, this is another Day of the Dead. There's just all different kinds. You know, so this is all of my sushi. This is some Gasleys. And this is some Jen Kingwell fabric. This is some from So Sweetness. So yeah, I mean, there's just, this is some, I don't know if you can see this over here. This is just some other Asian, it's the little characters. I forgot what they're called. I can't remember what they're called. But I have some really fun fabrics of that. There's some Tula Pink, some Cafe, all kinds of stuff in here. So I machine quilted, again, in the ditch around all of this. And then it's hand quilted with pearl cotton. I did do, again, the pearl cotton. And I just followed this in here and this curves right here. Some of them, you can't really see it, but they do have some sparklies. There is pearl cottons out there that have some sparklies to it, have some mylar in it. It's a little challenging to quilt with that, but I really like the effect that it had on some of these. So, and these are all hand appliqued on. The circles are hand appliqued. So that's the quilt. This is me. This is one of my favorites. And so thanks for letting me share it with you. I hope you enjoy it. You all seem to say that you like, some of you stay for the quilting, and I'm glad that you stay for the quilting. So, again, take care out there. Stay warm. If you are getting your vaccine, another little PSA, hydrate. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate before. It'll help with any of the muscle aches and the headaches, I think, if you hydrate like 24 hours before you get your shot. So take care, everyone. Stay warm. Spring's almost here. Bye.